Hi there, welcome to Storytime with Miss Andrea, reading on behalf of the Clearview Library District. So in yoga, like everything else in life, there has to be rules or some agreements. So can you stand up for me, please, and we'll go over our agreements. What does glue do? It sticks. So, stomping feet, 1 and 2, stomping feet, 1 and 2. But if my feet were covered in glue, they'd stick to the glue, my darling. So our first agreement is we'll agree to stay on our own mats. Clapping hands, 1 and 2, clapping hands, 1 and 2. But if my hands were covered in glue, they'd stick to the glue, my darling. So our second agreement is we'll agree to keep our hands to ourselves. And when our hands are at our heart like this, does anyone remember what that's called? It's called Namaste hands or Anjali Mudra. And Namaste is a really old word. Do you remember what it means? It means the light inside of me is also the light inside of you. What does that mean? It means we're all connected, so we should all be nice to each other. Let's have a seat on our mats, and we'll warm our bodies up for some yoga. So let's come to crisscross applesauce, and we'll extend and stretch, extend and stretch, twist and turn, twist and turn. This is yoga, this is yoga. Om sweet om, om sweet om. Let's try that again. Let's extend and stretch, extend and stretch, twist and turn, twist and turn. This is yoga, this is yoga. Om sweet om, om sweet om. Very nice. So our book today is by Verde. The art is by Peter H. Reynolds, excuse me, kitten, and it's called I Am Yoga. When I feel small in a world so big, when I wonder how I fit in, and when the world is spinning so fast, let's come to our mats and we'll spin. So sometimes the world feels like it's spinning so fast. Let's stop and we'll spin the other way. Spinning is actually good for our brains, but sometimes not when the world feels like we're spinning so fast. I tell my wriggling body, be still. I tell my thinking mind, be quiet. So can we come to stillness on our mats? Can we bring our hands, our thumbs in our ears to block out the noise, and then our hands over our eyes? And can you take a deep breath in? And out. Let's do that again. Deep breath in and out. And we tell the world, be quiet. I tell my racing breath to be still. Put your hands on your heart and take those deep breaths again. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. I close my eyes and make room in my mind and my heart to create and imagine. I am yoga. And she is standing on top of a mountain, right? So let's come to our mountain pose. So we'll come onto our mats, our feet are hips distance apart, and we'll pretend there's an imaginary string that goes all the way from our feet up through the top of our head. And somebody's pulling on that string to make us strong and tall. And let's open our hands to all the gifts that the world has to give. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. And out. I am yoga. I can touch the sky. I am so tall. What pose is she in? She's in tree pose. So let's come on to our mats and we'll do it on the other side at the end of the book. So we're going to do one side right now. This side will be strong and tall. It's our tree trunk. And this leg will turn out to the side. It can stay on the floor, or it can come up onto our shin or our calf. Or it can come all the way up to our thigh. Just skip your knee, because that's a lot of pressure on your knee. And then inhale your arms to the sky. I am yoga. I am so tall. Nice job. So that was my left leg, that was the base. So remember that for the end of the book, because then we'll make our right leg our tree trunk. I can soar among the clouds. I am so free. That pose is called Warrior 3 or Virabhadrasana 3. So we'll have our strong and tall leg again, but this time our other leg is going to go backwards. Our leg's going to stay straight while we bend forward and see if we can soar among the clouds. Fantastic. Let's try the other side. This leg will be strong and tall, and this leg will come behind us. It's going to stay straight, and we're going to soar among the clouds. Fantastic. Well done. I can sparkle with the stars. I shimmer and shine. I can dance with the moon. I light up the night. So we'll do our star pose, and we'll also do our half moon pose. So our star pose, we will just stand with our feet wide apart, and our hands will also go wide, and we shine brightly like the stars. Well done. So for our half moon pose, you might want to get, if you have a yoga block, you can use that. Or you can use something else like a book, or I have some salt here. So this will be on the floor, and we're going to lean down and then see if our other leg can come up behind us. And then we'll rotate so that we're facing the sky. And you can use the wall or a counter to help with this one too. Let's try the other side. So I'll move my salt over. I'm going to bend over and send this leg out behind me so I'm strong and tall, and then rotate so that you're facing the sky. Well done. That's a hard pose. I can sail on the sea. I go with the flow. So that's our boat pose. I can open my heart. I feel love. And this is our camel pose. So we'll do both of those on our mats. For boat pose, we'll come to a seat. And I'll turn to the side so you can see me. And we're going to remember how we have our belly buttons kiss our spine. And that will help tone our core so that we engage, protect our lower back. So let's make our belly buttons kiss our back. We'll lean back, lift one leg, and then lift the other leg, and see if your hands can come out. A lot of balance, some good core work. That's our boat pose. We can go with the flow. Fantastic. Let's try our camel pose. So we'll come onto our knees, and we'll start standing on our knees, and then place your hands on your back, right above your hips, so that when we lean backwards, we can protect ourselves. So we're going to make our belly buttons kiss our back again, And we're going to lean back and see if we can have our hearts face the sky. Whoa. Well done. I call that the Care Bear stare of yoga poses. I can see far and wide. I am focused. And this looks like Ekapada Tadasana. That's a one-legged mountain pose, so we'll try that. I can turn things upside down. I am playful. And that's our downward facing dog. So let's come to our mats and do both of those poses. So we're going to try and stand on one foot. Have one leg be our strong, tall leg, and then this leg will come up. I can go far. Let's put that leg down, and now that leg will be tall and strong, and this leg will come up. I can go far and wide. Now we'll come to our downward facing dog. So we'll come onto our hands and our knees on our mat. Our hands are right under our shoulders, our knees are right under our hips, and we're going to curl our toes under. So our toes are on the floor, and then lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. I am playful. I can turn things upside down. I can stand up for me, warrior one. I can stand up for others, warrior two. I can stand up for peace, reverse warrior. So we'll come on to our mats. One leg will be in front, and this leg will be kind of out back behind us, and our toes are going to point at the top corner of our mat. And this leg will be facing forward. Bend your knee, but make sure your knee stays over your ankle. Hips are facing the top edge of our mat. And inhale your arms up. I can stand up for myself. Now rotate open, so we're going to make our stance a little bit wider. Now our foot is facing the long edge of the mat. And arms out to the side, our hips are facing the side. I can stand up for others. And then flip so that the palm of your hand is facing up, and then make a rainbow in the sky to arch back. I can stand up for peace. Fantastic. Let's try the other side. So now this leg will be in front, facing forward. This leg is behind us, toes facing that top corner of the mat. Hips are facing forward, arms up. I can stand up for myself. We'll rotate to the side. So I can make my stance a little wider. My back foot is now facing the long edge of the mat. And arms out. I can stand up for others. Flip your hands so your palm is facing the sun. And then make a rainbow. I can stand up for peace. Well done. I can open like a flower. I am beautiful. I can carry beauty with me. I am full. So we have our flower pose, and we have our bow pose. So we'll come on to our mats. And we'll have our feet flat on the floor in front of us. Lift your arms up, and then place them in between your legs. And now spider crawl your fingers underneath your legs. See if you can lean back, inch back with your feet, and then lean back, and there's your blooming flower. Well done. Let's come on to our bellies. And we're going to bend our legs and see if we can catch them with our feet. Like that, or with our hands, sorry. Catch our feet. And then we're going to inhale and see if we can press our feet to the sky. Nice job. And that is your bow pose. I can say I've had enough for the day. I can relax. I can rest. I am calm. So there's our child's pose and our Shavasana. We'll come onto our hands and our knees on our mats. And then we'll fold over our knees, so our belly's on our knees. And your hands can be out in front of you, or they can be back behind you. I can say I've had enough for the day. And our Shavasana will come at the end. Now the world is just the right speed. Now the world is just the right size. Now I see. I fit in just fine. I am yoga, and I can be anything. So we'll do our final tree pose. Standing on our mats. Try and remember which leg you had as the base when we did this first. I know I need to do my right leg now. So this leg will be our tree trunk, and this leg will turn to the side. It can stay there. It can come up onto our calf or onto our thigh. I am yoga. Fantastic. We'll come into our candle rest. So we'll pretend our finger is a candle, and the flame of our candle, we just kind of want to make it dance. We don't want to blow out hard enough to go out. So we'll take a deep breath in and let it out slowly. So the candle just dances. Try that again. Inhale and let it out. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Nice. Bring your hands to the sky. We'll touch our thumbs and pinkies together, say the word peace. We'll touch our ring finger and thumbs together, say the word begins. We'll touch our middle finger and thumbs together, say the word with. And our pointer and thumbs together, say the word me. It goes, peace begins with me. If that's hard, you can do this. Peace begins with me. Bring your hands down a little lower, say it a little bit quieter. Peace begins with me. Bring your hands a little bit lower, say it in a whisper. Peace begins with me. Bring your hands all the way down, say it silently to yourself. Bring your hands to your heart. Repeat after me. The light inside of me is also the light inside of you. Namaste. Thank you so much for doing yoga with me today. I miss you all and hope to see you soon.